Students, and welcome to session about the business analytics, in which we will see about the today's lecture, that is lecture number 26, in which cash budget model. So cash budget model is a part of Monte Carlo simulation, and cash budget model is a process of projecting or summarizing companies inflow and outflow expected during the planning horizon. So this is the definition of cash budget model. How we can change the cashes inflows, how can we can calculate inflows and outflows for any company in the Monte Carlo simulation by using the tool like analytical solver platform. So this is outline of lecture, that is cash. We will see what is the cash budget model. After that we will see cash budget model assumption. What are the assumptions taken for the cash budget model? Simulating the cash budget model without correlations. So how we can simulate the results without correlation and with correlation. Correlating uncertain variables. What are the correlating uncertain variables in the cash budget model? So cash budget model is a process of projecting or summarizing company's cash. How we can process the project and summarize the data of company's cash inflows, what are the inflows, how we can generate inflows and outflows expected during the planning horizon. So in planning of the project, how we can cash budgeting is important in the project, in the business analytics. So this is the definition of cash budget model. Basically cash budget model is used in the sales forecasting. So most of the cash budget are based on the sales forecast. How sales forecasting basically like L&T, different companies are there like L&T, Reliance, telecommunication industry. So we will see how it is used in the cash budget model. Because of inherent uncertainty in sale forecast. So in sale forecasting, share market, uncertainty is there in the forecasting. So for that we will use the Monte Carlo simulation, is one type of tool which is used for the modeling the cash budget in the model. Now we see the cash budget model assumptions. What are the assumptions of cash budget model? Sales are normally distributed with the standard deviation of 10%. So in the model we will divide the sales for the normally distribution. Normal distribution is applied for the standard deviation of 10% of the mean value. So mean value will be taken and sales is distributed normally. Second model assumption is sales in adjacent month. So in next month, suppose it is September, now in October month, or it is correlated. So sales are correlated with one another and correlation coefficient value is 0.60. For that correlation value is 0.60 is taken on an average. So average we will calculate the average of that each month, and after that 20% sales are collected. 20% sales are collected in the month of sale. So suppose if want to calculate the sale forecasting for September month, so 20% sales value will be taken, and after that 50% of following month will be taken, and after that remaining 30% in the second month of the sale is calculated. So these are the assumptions for the cash budget model. So first we will take the 20% of September month, then we will calculate the 50% sales of the next month, that is October month, and then remaining 30% of December month. After that we will take the average of both, average of three months detail. So this is the example how cash model budgeting assumptions will be done. These figures are uncertain. So these values are uncertain and it is uniformly distribution. So basically uniform distribution is maintained for the cash budget model. Basically it is used for the first two values. So basically 15% sale and 30% sale is taken with the assumption. After that remaining net revenues are collected in the second month for the sale. So these are the assumptions which are used in the cash budget model. Now we will see the example of how we can simulate the cash budget model without correlation in analytical solver platform. Define distributions for all uncertain variables. So we will define first distribution. What are the distributions will be there? Uniform distribution, or normal distribution or binomial distribution, we have to define for the all uncertain variables. So there are different types of uncertain variables, for that we have to define. Example of April sale. So for April sale value, that is E5, formula is PSI normal. Normal distribution function is used, that is 60 lakh and 6000 for the example of April sale month. Cell B7, PSI uniform function is used, that is 50% and 20%. So 15% of April month will be taken, and after that 20% of May month will be taken, and after that we will calculate the average in the B7 cell. B cell 8, BSI uniform, that is 40% and 50% value will be taken. Define the available balances. So after that we will calculate the how many available balance is there in the row 25 for the output variables. What are the output variables for the correlation which will be done in the cash budget model. Now we will see in the figure, there is a graph of trend chart where trend is given and number of x in x axis, number of in output is given, that is value of dollar, and in y axis units are given. For 50% brand is given and for 80% product is taken using, and which shows the one type of trend line in the correlation. How we can create the how we can form the correlation in the cash budget model as shown in the figure, where the without correlation function is not used, and it is one type of histogram is created for number of budget in x-axis, and for relative frequency, that is probability value will be taken, that is for frequency highest value is for 8000 value 0.50 frequency is there, and in parameter section we can check the statistic, what is the mean value, what is the standard deviation value, maximum value, median value, how many number of clusters is formed, whether cluster is formed or not, how many number of clusters can be created, that we can change in the parameter section for the cash budget model without correlation. So correlation function or correlation variable is not used in the cash budget model for simulating the results using the Monte Carlo simulation in analytical solver platform. Now we will see next topic, that is about the correlating uncertain variables. How we can change the uncertain variables or correlate with each other in the Monte Carlo simulation model, unless you specify otherwise. Monte Carlo simulation assumes that each of the uncertain variable is independent of other. So in Monte Carlo simulation, variable correlation variable is not taken, where it is because it is independent to other variables. So uncertainty is performed in the correlation in the Monte Carlo simulation in cash budget model. Analytical solver platform allows you to specify correlation between uncertain variables. Analytical solver platform is most important, and it is also specified correlation, how correlation can be formed in the uncertain variables. So there are different uncertain variables like demand variable and probability variable. Historical demand data is most important variable, that is uncertain. For the uncertain variables used in the correlation, without we can correlate it, we can use in the cash budget model. Example, incorporating correlation in analytical solver. How we can change the correlation in the analytical solver platform for the cash budget model. Click the correlation button. So in analytical solver platform, that is tool, we will click on the correlation button. After that, in the simulation group, in the ribbon, so we will first select the simulation group and then we click on the correlation. So it will take the correlation variable to and calculate the independent and dependency for the cash budget model. In this example, we are only correlating the variables. So correlation will be done with the variables from one form to another form, that is range is taken E5 to K5 and move this to the right plane. So we are taking the range, and after that we are selecting that range and given that to the right side of the plane in the analytical solver platform in the cash budget model. So this is the figure of correlation, how analytical solver platform is done. We'll select the number, how many number of distribution is taken, and we have to select, select that, and we have to check it out on the, take it out on the right side. After right side, we have to save the button, click on the save button, and after that we have to run the simulation result for the correlation in the analytical solver platform in Monte Carlo simulation for the cash budget model. Click the correlation button. Incorporating correlation in analytical solver platform. So after selecting the correlation, now we can see in the figure where number is value will be taken. Where it is the initial correlation matrix. Green button, green figure shows that number of, how many number of initially how many number of values are there, and initially correlation value is 0, and blue visualize the data, visualization shows the visualization data where number of correlation is done with one matrix to another matrix in the correlation for the analytical solver platform in Monte Carlo simulation for the cash budget model. And in after that we can see the, we can change the value, number correlation value we can change in the figure by using the blue button, by using the orange button. We can change the value from 0 to 1 or number value, other value in the correlation. So it is showing the correlation between the variables in the green button and also the blue button. How many correlation values are there, what are the correlation variables are formed in the cash budget model, dependent variable is there or independent variable is there. After that we will run the results. So these are the results of correlation in analytical solver platform for Monte Carlo simulation in cash budget model. So this is about today's lecture. Thank you student. Stay tuned for further lecture series. In next lecture we will start with unit 5, that is decision analysis. What is decision analysis? How it is value of information is used in the decision analysis. What are the steps of decision analysis, which we will see in detail. After that we will see the recent trends. What are the recent trends in business